Hello and welcome to Relationship Remedies Podcast. I'm your host, Kelsey Hausman, here with Claire Dew. Claire is a senior at Franklin Pierce University.
Hi, what's up, guys?
And Claire is very experienced in the relationships department, and I brought her here today so she could talk to us about no strings attached relationships in college.
Those are the best. Those are literally the best. If you're like someone who isn't ready for a relationship, you can have multiple with no strings attached.
And what is the secret to getting into one of these relationships?
Well, there is no real secret. It's just simply our hookup culture nowadays. So with me, personal experience, anytime I decide to tickle my partner's pickle, I don't want anything to do with the person, like relationship-wise, as when I say do with the person, I mean like claiming them as my significant other, simply so no one knows about who, I'm talking to, which keeps it a little more classy. I simply put an emoji as the person's contact.
Interesting.
The reason why I choose an emoji is because it's something that just reminds me of the person. If I like the person well enough, eventually I'll put their full name, and then eventually, if it's that good, it'll become a relationship with strings attached. But
wow.
You can always have a few of those in the back burner.
Yeah, so if you are in a no strings attached relationship that you want to get out of, what is the best way to go about doing that?
So that's a really good question. To get out of a relationship that has no strings attached, I would honestly say just talk to the person like you're talking to one of your friends. Be as honest as possible, because if you're not honest with yourself and you're not honest with your partner, then it's just going to become really awkward when you see them, especially being on a campus where you could run into them in the caf, library, class. So you kind of just want to keep it casual. Don't overdo it. Don't say, oh, this is me and it's all about me and it's not about you, it's just no, don't say that. Just be like, hey, listen, this is not working for me, this is why it's not working for me, and just keep it moving.
Do it in a way that your friendship can be maintained afterwards.
Yeah, so after, if you're having a dry spell, not spout, it's awkward, dry spell, and you maintained that friendship with your no strings attached partner, you could potentially say, hey, come over and let's Netflix and chill. And that could be a really cool thing.
So how do I prevent myself from getting attached to my Netflix and chill buddy?
How do you
you can't really tips of the trade.
You really can't prevent yourself from catching feelings. You kind of just catch them, and before you know it's too late. But how to prevent getting into that intimate, like deep setting with your no strings attached partner, don't give too much information. The less you know, the better it goes, okay? Like, if you don't know that much about your partner, except maybe their major, their name, obviously, and just a few minor details, that literally makes it more impersonal, I feel. So you
get less attached because you don't really know who they are as a person.
Yeah. Or you could do the opposite and know who they are as a person and hate their personality, and then that would just make you want to just stay Netflix and chill buddies with the person.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Claire.
It's actually C Money. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is Kelsey Hausman, your host of Relationship Remedies. Thank you for listening.
Bye.